What is going on, YouTube? My name is Fester, and today we're bringing you another Dell build. The most popular video on my channel is the video of the Dell Optiplex i7. So we're going to bring you a Dell Optiplex i5 and see what we can do with it. So this Dell Optiplex is going to be a small form factor build. That means we have to use half-height video cards. Not too big of a deal because I don't really want to put anything too powerful with it anyway. Probably just going to put a GT 1030 in it eventually. Okay, so we just got done with that Craigslist meeting, and I love that guy. He is so genuine. He loves that I like to mess around with computers, and the dude is just great. Now, some things about this PC. I am like 95% sure that it has standard power supply and standard motherboard dimensions, which means we could put it in an old case, an actual case, not just this Dell case, which makes me so happy. Okay, we are fast forwarding a bit, but I took everything out of that small form factor case because this is a micro ATX form factor. It is 9 inches by 9 inches. No, 9.6 inches by 9.6 inches, and I think I'm going to put it in another old case, so it's not just in that thing. Plus the power supply was only 250 watts. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I switched out the cases, and let's have a look. I don't have a video card yet, but here's the hard drive that came with it. Here's my terabyte. Here's some case fans that work off of a switchback here, but we transplanted this micro ATX motherboard into my old Corsair 100R with a 500 watt power supply. That means we can get a lot bigger graphics cards in here. Now this is the video card we're putting in this thing. It is actually really heavy. It has a really nice backplate on it, but I got it for $90 on hardware swap, and my god. I think it's going to be a steal. I think it's going to perform well with the i5, but let's put it in there. So we have run into a quick hold up. If I put the GPU here, it blocks our SATA ports, and we can't put a GPU there. So we're going to put the GPU in this by 16 slot. Hopefully these don't matter that much. It should be alright. You don't need by 16 to run a graphics card like this. So I moved the 770 from the top slot to the bottom by 16 slot. I don't know if it's wired for by 16. It may just be by 8, but that's not that big of a deal. So I plugged in the DVD drive, this hard drive, and I didn't power this one because I don't know if I want to use it yet. So let's do the test boot.
So I may or may not have screwed up. Well, I actually really did. One thing you need to check when using these Dell systems is that your PCIe slot is going to deliver enough power. This PCIe slot is only going to deliver around 30 or 35 watts. Even a 750 Ti or a 1080, not a 1080, a 1050 will require around 75 watts through the slot. And this GTX 770 is one of those cards as well. So this is where we change the direction of the video and we change video cards.
Okay, so after all of the crap that went on with the GTX 770, how these PCIe slots, do not support like a higher wattage card just because of the power draw through the PCIe slot itself, I went with a 35 watt card that pretty much any PCIe slot should be able to handle, and that is the GT 1030. Now, I've seen in reviews and stuff that this thing should be on par with a 750 Ti, maybe being a little bit below it, sometimes being a little bit above it, depending on what game you're playing, especially if there's DirectX 10 or Vulkan support. So I'm excited to pair this with the i5 2400, and we're going to install this thing, and we're going to probably load up some games.
never let go, never let go. Ooh, we never let go. We can figure this out. Put your feet down. We are lucky ones. Swallow your choices good. Terrified of what's left remains unsaid until you break my mind. Until you break my thought. Until you break my thought. These sticks and stones will break. They will break, they will break, they will break. Oh, 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 yeah.
So I would consider this PC build a success. Even though I bought a wrong graphics card and had to replace it with this 1030, I still love the performance I get out of this. If you can get a small form factor Dell for this price and get this video card, it is definitely worth buying. 750 Ti performance while also moving up a generation. You don't get shadow play, which sort of sucks, but that's easy to overcome. I hope you're looking forward to future videos. I will have this thing in a Q6600 Gaming PC, the one that we put the 5450 in. Hopefully it will work better. It definitely will. I hope to see you guys soon. Until next time,